Y'all, they about to garnish our wages. So you mean to tell me I went to school and y'all lied to me?
Starting in May, for the first time since 2020, they're going to start garnishing people's wages.
If you take out the loan, you have to pay back the loan. Welcome to the John Amanchukwu Show. Do me a big favor and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for your support. Now, in this episode, we're going to witness some people outraged because they have to pay their bills. Like, you know, if you take out a loan, you should expect to have a bill. B-I-L-L. Bill. Bill spells bill. I mean, it makes no sense. If you take out a loan, L-O-A-N, that spells loan. If you take out a loan, you should be expected to pay the bill on the loan. But no, it's only in Biden's America that Bidenomics says that you take out a loan and you don't have to pay it back. Now we have new leadership. In 2020, you could take out a loan and you wouldn't have to pay anything. 5 years later, there's a new sheriff in town. His name is President Donald J. Trump, and Trump is saying it's time to pay up. And they're getting ready to start garnishing wages, and people are melting down. Let me tell you something out there. If you can't afford to go to college, then you can't go. If you can't afford to purchase a home, don't take out a mortgage because you're not going to be able to make the payments. If you can't purchase that 2025 vehicle, go get the 2020. Go get the 2015. Hey, go get the 2010 vehicle that you can't afford. Well, I can't afford that. Then my friend, you need to talk to Pat and Charlie. And who is Pat and Charlie? That's your left foot and your right foot. And you might be walking, or you need to be a professional Uberist or a professional liftist. You are going to be paying someone to take you where you need to be, or go ride the old-fashioned cat bus, the cat connector. That's what they call it in North Carolina. You're getting on the cat connector, baby. But listen, these things are just common sense. It's basic. It's basic. If you take out the loan, you have to pay back the loan. Watch.
Y'all, they about to garnish our wages. So you mean to tell me I went to school and y'all lied to me?
Starting in May, for the first time since 2020, they're going to start garnishing people's wages who haven't been paying back their student loans. And all over the internet, you can find people reacting with anything but personal accountability.
Generations of Americans have been told that if they went to college and they did the right thing, took out these loans, that it would be worth it.
Nobody has been saying you could get any degree you want for any amount of money and it would pay off. If you got a low-value degree or you paid too much for your degree, that is your financial mistake to pay for.
Because whoever is making these decisions clearly does not care about American people or citizens.
Oh my goodness.
Notice how all these people are pointing fingers. Oh, everybody told me that it would be worth it. Oh, everybody lied to me. Oh, whoever's making these decisions doesn't care about the American people. You have had 5 years to get your finances in order. Wages have not been garnished to pay for these loans for 5 years, and you are still pointing fingers at everybody except for yourself.
5 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 years. You have 5 years to make a payment on a student loan, okay? And now you're upset because they're garnishing your wages? What were you doing? What were you doing the last 5 years? Yes, what were you doing? Where was your money going? Because it was going somewhere. Hello? What were you doing? Some of these people already graduated. Some of these people recently graduated. What were you doing? Do you think That you can just take out a loan and just never pay it back, and the loan is supposed to disappear and evaporate and go away? I mean, is that how you think this works? Because if that is your level of reasoning and thinking, then whatever job you apply for, make sure I don't come to that business, because it's not going to be run well, because you, my friend, are simple. So on May 5th, 2025, collections resume via the Treasury Offset Program, allowing the government to intercept federal tax refunds and Social Security benefits from defaulted borrowers. In other words, they're going to take the money that you owe. No, they're not taking your money. That's not what they're going to do. They're going to take the money that you owe. Well, it's my money. No, it's not. Well, it is my money. No, it's not. It's my money. We're going to see. We're going to see whose money it is, because they're going to garnish your wages, okay? The summer of 2025 wage garnishment notices will be issued, leading to potential deductions of up to 15% from borrowers' disposable income. All right, so the scope of the impact: over 5 million borrowers have not made a payment in over a year, with an additional 4 million approaching default status. I mean, that's a shame, man. You know, total student debt, the federal student loan portfolio exceeds $1.6 trillion, with nearly 43 million people who have borrowed funds. $1.6 trillion. All right. And so here are the consequences for the people who have borrowed this money. Financial penalties, seizure of tax refunds. So that $5,000 that President Trump has been talking about, he's going to give people, you may lose that. If you thinking that you're going to get some money back on your taxes, you're going to lose that. You'll lose Social Security benefits and wage garnishment. If you are working at McDonald's, if you're working at a Fortune 500 company, a Fortune 100 company, my friend, do not plan that money to be used towards your next vacation. My friend, you might be taking a staycation, but you have to pay that bill. Okay? Credit impact. Default status can significantly lower credit scores, affecting future borrowing and financial stability. In other words, your Beacon score will go down. And TransUnion and Equifax, hello somebody, and Experian, they don't play. They will find you. And they're going to make sure they send you those notices, and they're going to find you, or they will jack your credit up. And when they mess your credit up, you have 7 years, my friend, to have that thing on your credit. And it's not going to fall off until 7 years later. I remember coming out of college, I had some student loans. They allowed me to put it off for a little while. All right. But when I started working and when I graduated at a certain place, they wanted their money. And what did I have to do? I had to make those payments so that I could keep my credit intact. Listen to me. Listen to me. We are creating a country of entitled people. Our young adults are entitled. They promised me that I could take this loan out and I wouldn't have to pay anyone because I was doing a good deed. What do you mean? So who is going to pay for your education? Who is going to pay for your education if you don't pay for it? I hope you don't think. I hope that Bidenomics hasn't led you to believe that you can just go to a school of your choice and someone's just going to pick up the bill. You know, life doesn't work like that, my friends. And so here are the options to exit default, okay? Loan rehabilitation. Make 9 consecutive on-time payments to remove the default status from credit reports. That's an option. Loan consolidation. Combine defaulted loans into a new direct consolidation loan and agree to repay under an income-driven repayment plan. See, they're giving y'all options. They're giving you options. Or full repayment. Pay the total loan balance in full, though this is often not feasible for most borrowers. Now, most people can't do that. Some people can. But at least they're giving you options to help you along the way. After putting this off for 5 years, now after 5 years, you should have a plan. You should have a strategic plan on how you can pay those funds back. No, this is not a fairy tale. No, you're not living off of mommy and daddy's budget for the rest of your life. You incurred You incurred the debt, and now you have to pay it back. And the albatross is upon your neck, and you have the responsibility. What are you going to do? Are you going to just say, hey, well, man, it's been 5 years and I haven't had to pay a dime and I don't want to pay any going forward? All right, you're going to mess up your credit. And then you won't be able to buy anything. And then you won't be able to get a home or a car or a credit card. Don't do that. Repay the loan and work with the options that they have given you. Enough of this. Let me know what you think below in the comment section. Am I right or am I wrong? Am I weak or am I strong? God bless you and God bless America.